Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Thank you. I see that you've all gotten here and found your way to where you needed to be, so I appreciate that very much. And we're going to go ahead and get started. State may call its next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Ronald Brock to the stand.
Okay. Come on up, sir. And when you get to the witness stand, sir, before you have a seat, if you'll turn and face the deputy and raise your right hand, he'll swear you in.
You swear to affirm to the testimony that you're about to give the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir? I do. Right, let's see.
And just be careful about that ledge with that chair on wheels, sir. And then scoot yourself up to the microphone, and if you will state and spell your name for the record, please.
Ronald Brock, R-O-N-A-L-D-B-R-O-C-K.
And good morning, Mr. Brock. How are you?
I'm fine.
And do you live in Georgia?
Ma'am?
Do you live in Georgia?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your wife's name?
Cynthia,
And how long have you been married?
46 years.
And are you currently working?
No, ma'am.
Are you retired?
Yes, ma'am.
And when did you retire?
When I hit 65.
You retired at 65?
I did.
Oh, okay. When you retired in 1965.
Oh, no. I retired at 65. Like
Oh, you
years
retired
old.
at the age of 65. Okay. What year was that when you retired?
3 years ago, what would it be, 22?
Okay. And what did you retire from?
Action Glass.
And what is Action Glass?
We do commercial, high-rise building replacements, mirrors, storefronts.
And you said we do. Tell me about that. Is that your family's business?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long has that company been in your family?
My dad started it in 1978.
And did you at any point in time serve as the owner of the company?
I become the owner, well, it was me and my younger brother took it over in 97.
And did your wife Cynthia ever work with you at Action Glass?
She was the secretary, yes, ma'am.
And what were some of your job duties and responsibilities as the owner of Action Glass?
Well, I did the estimating. If they needed an extra hand on the job, I did it. I'd go out and look at the jobs, run a lot of glass through the grinder.
And your wife as secretary, what were some of her job duties and responsibilities?
She answered the phone, did all payroll.
While you were the owner at Action Glass, about how many employees did you have?
On average, 9 to 10.
And tell the jury, where's Action Glass located?
It's 890 Avon Avenue. It's right off of Sylvan Road.
And I'm going to show you what's already been admitted as State's Exhibit number 2. And while that's coming up, Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 62 and 63. Tell me if you recognize State's Exhibit 62 and 63.
That's it.
Okay, and you said that's it. How do you recognize State's Exhibit 62 and 63?
That's my building, and that's the Action Glass on it.
Is that I'm sorry.
And I still own the building.
And is this a fair and accurate depiction of the company that your family owned, Action Glass?
It's just been repainted, and that's the only difference.
It's been repainted in this picture?
This is, yes, ma'am. This has been painted last year, I believe, is when she done it.
Okay. So is this the current color?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Your Honor, this time State would like to admit State's Exhibit 62 and 63 into evidence.
Mr. McDermott?
No objection.
62 and 63 are admitted.
Now looking at State's Exhibit number 2, which is on the screen, and if you can look this way, I'm sorry.
And
Permission for him to step in?
Yes, absolutely. I was going to say, if the witness needs to step down to,
Be careful,
He
Mr. Brock,
can.
step down very briefly. Just point to the jurors, where is action glass?
Spelled in here?
And is that indicated by the words action glass on this map?
Yes, ma'am.
And now function 62. And while I'm waiting for that, I'll that the employees would do at Action Glass.
Well, we fabricate metal. When I say grind glass, we polish the edges on it on mirrors and glass like tabletops, and we fabricate storefront metal at the shop.
Now, in order to do some of the work that you just described, what type of tools did you use at the company?
We have table saws, skill saws, sawzalls, drills, hammer drills, Dremel tools.
And you said a sawzall. What's a sawzall?
It's another name's a reciprocating saw.
And at Action Glass, describe to the jury, what was the company culture? Would you allow employees to borrow some equipment and tools at times?
Yes, ma'am.
And when employees wanted to borrow tools, would they have to give you a reason why they wanted to borrow a tool?
No, ma'am.
On average, if an employee wanted to borrow a tool, how long would you allow them to borrow the tool?
If it was during the week, I'd want it back the next day, just, 'cause we make our living with our tools. And then if it's a Friday, they can just bring it back on a Monday.
And we just talked about a reciprocating saw. You have permission to approach again?
yes.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as Stacy Exhibit 66. Do you recognize Stacy Exhibit 66?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you recognize Stacy Exhibit 66?
It's a sawzall.
Okay, and is that what you were calling a reciprocating saw?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that the type of reciprocating saw that you had at your company?
I had Milwaukee's, and I probably had some DeWalt's too.
Okay. So the wall is a type or
That's
brand?
just a type. Yes, ma'am.
But does this look similar to these?
Yes, ma'am.
Regardless of what the brand is?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Hold the round of applause. And does this fairly represent the type of saw that would be at Action Glass?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, this time the state would like to tender 66 for demonstrative purposes.
Mr. McDermott,
No objection.
Exhibit 66 is admitted.
Thank you. Permission to publish.
Permission granted.
And is this the same type of saw that you had back in 1996 and 97 and 98? That's an example of a reciprocating saw.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, during your time as owner at Action Glass, did you ever have an employee by the name of Christopher Wolfenbarger?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And when did he work for the company?
October of 97 to February of 98. I believe it was.
Are you sure?
Is it 97, 98, 99? One of the two. It's right in there.
Did you provide,
to my knowledge.
no problem, did you provide to me this morning a copy of his separation notice?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And when looking at a copy of that, help refresh your memory as to when he worked at the facility.
I didn't even look at it, so I should have.
All right. Your permission to approach.
Granted. You don't have to ask every time for the same witness.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's marked with Stacy Exhibit 67. Don't read it to me. I mean, read it to yourself.
Okay.
Don't say it out loud. Does it help refresh your memory as to when he worked there?
Yes, ma'am.
When did he work at Action Glass?
October 98 to February 99.
And do you recall what were some of his job duties and responsibilities while working at Action Glass?
Well, we grind glass, sweep up the shop. That was part of it. We clean our own trucks, fabricate metal, make deliveries, and go pick up stuff that needed, like from C.R. Lawrence or the paint place that we would get our paint from.
And would he, as well as other employees, have to use some of these tools in order to do some of the jobs you just described?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, while working at Action Glass, do you recall Mr. Wolfenbarger asking to borrow any tools?
To the best of my knowledge, he did.
Okay. What type of tool do you remember him asking to borrow?
I'm not sure on the.
In 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
Or excuse me, in 2024.
I'm not sure of the date.
Okay. Do you remember him coming to your home?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you recall him speaking to you and your wife?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you recall him asking about whether or not he ever, I think at the time he thought, stole the saw? Do you remember him asking you about that?
He asked about if something was stolen, and that I told him I didn't know. I couldn't recall.
In that meeting with Mr. Shepard, were you and your wife together in that meeting?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you remember your wife giving a response about the saw?
I don't remember what her response was.
Do you remember her giving a response about the saw?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember agreeing with her response about that saw?
I don't remember that.
Do you recall myself and Mr. Vincent and Mr. Wilson coming to your home?
Yes, ma'am.
Last week? And did we play that for you? Play that statement for you?
You did.
Okay. You're right. This time the statement, like the tender, states Exhibit 31, which is the audio of that, from 6:30 to 7:02.
Mr. McDermott?
I've not had a chance to hear this segment, Your Honor, that's being tendered.
Yeah, I believe the defense counsel has the entirety of the statement. So at some point, I don't know if he listened to it, but I believe he has the statement.
It's about a 30-second clip, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. It was produced, so I'm going to allow the state to go ahead, subject to your objection. You said that was Exhibit 31?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And we're just going to publish 6 minutes and 30 seconds to 7:02.
Suspect Chris of any kind of.
I'm sorry, I'm very hard to hear.
It's okay. Did you ever suspect Chris of stealing a saw?
He asked to borrow it.
from what I remember,
But we never got it back.
but we never got it back.
Gotcha. And that was like what type of saw was that?
It's like we either had Milwaukee sawzalls or DeWalt or something like that.
It's
Just
a long handle thing and then a blade.
Gotcha.
We
Okay.
had an extra one there and we had to come get back.
So after he was terminated, he never brought the saw back.
Thank you. Is that your voice?
Well, every time I hear my voice, but that's it, I guess.
Okay, I understand. I get it. But listening to that, do you hear when your wife tells the officer he borrowed the saw and then you describe the type of saw that it was?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And to your knowledge, did he ever return that saw?
I don't recall if he did or not.
Okay. Now, did Mr. Wolfenbarger ever leave employment at your company? Did he ever leave employment? Did he stop working at your company?
Yes, ma'am.
When did he stop working there?
I don't remember the date. I didn't look at it. It's February of '99.
And why did he stop working there?
I let him go that day. He'd wrecked my van and then wasn't where he's supposed to be making a delivery and couldn't give me an answer to what actually happened, and so I just let him go.
And is it fair to say that after letting go, he never returned with that saw that he borrowed?
Not to my knowledge.
Court's indulgence for a moment.
Sure.
Do you recall him telling you why he needed the saw?
No, ma'am.
Okay. No further questions.
Thank you. Mr. McDermott?
Mr. Brock, when you were working at Action Glass still, before you retired at age 65, who opened and closed the business?
Normally I did.
You did. And do you remember telling the detectives you were the only one that had a key?
When my brother and I had it, my brother had a key and I had a key
So only you two had a key?
at the time. And well, my wife would have had one, but she's always with me when I'm there.
So once that shop was closed in the evenings, no employees could have had access to it?
Not once it's closed.
Can I see that termination?
Am I?
Lift it up here.
Here you go.
You just told the jury, or at least based on your recollection, that Chris was terminated because of an accident he had in one of your cars, or one of your vans. Is that correct?
Well, he said somebody hit him, but he couldn't give me a tag number or anything, so.
Isn't it true that that accident happened in December of the year before?
That accident where my van was wrecked?
Yes.
No, sir.
Just a minute, Your Honor. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, when defense counsel's finished, just so I can know what he's using to refresh his memory or what he's looking at.
Mr. McDermott?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
That's okay.
To show you to refresh your memory.
I understand.
Does that document help refresh your memory that that accident actually occurred in December?
It tells me that it was wrecked in December, but it could, to me, the day I let him go, it was wrecked again, but it wasn't where I turned it into a police report.
I see. And I'm going to show you the same document they just showed you as far as the separation notice. And do you see this? Mm-hmm. And you see that?
I do.
Okay. Does that refresh your memory as to the reason you gave for terminating Mr. Wolfenbarger?
I always put lack of work just because when they go to draw unemployment, it's just hassle-free, and I don't have to put up with a bunch of baloney.
So you did put lack of work on that document then?
I did.
Okay. Clip in which Detective Shepard asked you and your wife whether Christopher had stolen a saw from you. And you testified here that you don't recall whether he stole it or not, whether it was brought back.
I don't remember.
And that's your testimony here today.
To the best of my ability, I do not recall it.
All right. Let's talk about the sawzall for just a minute. You remember this photograph that they just showed you?
Yes, sir.
You need to get closer. I don't know how good your eyes are or not.
I can see it.
Is that a corded saw or a cordless saw?
That's cordless, but we would have had cord saws at the time, but they all look just alike.
They look similar, but in the 90s, that would have been a corded saw.
It would have been a corded saw.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is this the type of saw you would have used frequently on a job site?
We do.
Back in those days, would you have used them frequently?
Yes, sir.
Would it be the kind of saw that you could buy just about anywhere? Any hardware store?
Home Depot and Lowe's all carries them.
Would you even be able perhaps to get one at Walmart?
I haven't seen one at Walmart.
Okay. Would it be a tool that you would find in nearly any construction site that you visited?
Some of them may have had it.
Just in general, you've been on a lot of construction sites in your life, haven't you?
Well, I have.
How many would you guess? Hundreds, thousands?
But when we're on the site, we're
No, I
doing
need you to
glass
answer.
work.
I need you to answer my question.
Yes, sir.
How many construction sites have you been on in your life? Just rough estimate.
Several hundred.
Several hundred. And are there other contractors there?
Yes, sir.
And many types of contractors use those types of saws, don't they?
I'm sure they do.
And that is a type of saw you could find on virtually any construction site, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We were just displaying a photograph of the front of your business. Is that, again, that's a fair and accurate representation of the front of Action Glass?
It is now.
It is now. And you said the only difference is it's been painted?
It's been painted.
Is the sign at the top there, was that there always?
We had a sign, yes, sir.
Did it say the same things that this one does?
It had Action Glass and stuff. That's a newer type sign, but the other one had Action Glass on it.
Action Glass, and did it say 890 Avon Avenue?
I don't remember that. I think one guy put the wrong number on one of them one time.
Okay, but it did have the address on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else for this witness, Ms. Dillon?
Nothing from the station.
Thank you, sir. You may step down. You are
Thank you, ma'am.
excused. State may call its next witness.
Your Honor, they call Cynthia Brock.